In the heart of a bustling city, there was a notorious figure known only as the Collector. This serial killer had a chilling pattern. He targeted people who had recently experienced personal loss. His victims were always individuals who had lost someone close to them, a spouse, a child, a parent, leaving them vulnerable and isolated. The Collector's modus operandi was both meticulous and terrifying. He would track his victims through social media, using their grief to learn about their habits and routines. Once he had identified his target, he would make contact under the guise of a compassionate stranger, offering comfort or support. The police were stumped by the Collector's ability to evade capture. The only evidence left behind at each crime scene was a single, handwritten note that read, "A precious memory to keep you company." One winter evening, a young woman named Emily, who had recently lost her brother, received a message from someone claiming to be a support counselor. Desperate for solace, she agreed to meet. The man, well-dressed and seemingly kind, spoke softly and attentively, making her feel heard for the first time since her brother's death. As the weeks passed, Emily began to notice unsettling details. Her belongings would be slightly moved, her phone would show messages she hadn't read, and she would hear faint noises at night. Fearful, she contacted the police, who traced the messages back to a known alias of the Collector. In a dramatic turn of events, Emily's house was placed under surveillance. The Collector, unaware of the trap, arrived one evening with the intent to abduct Emily. However, the police were ready. A tense confrontation ensued, and the Collector was apprehended. It was later revealed that the Collector had a twisted philosophy. He believed that by taking the lives of those who were grieving, he was providing them with an eternal companion, their own lost memories, preserved forever in his macabre collection of keepsakes. His home, discovered after his arrest, was filled with photographs and personal items of his victims, each labeled with the date of their last moments. The city breathed a sigh of relief as the Collector was sentenced to life in prison, but the scars of his crimes lingered. For those who had lost loved ones, his dark legacy served as a haunting reminder of the vulnerability that grief can bring.